Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I haven't made any videos lately, but the reasoning behind that is the last couple months I was trying to run extremely hard, and my phone, the SIM card in it, it doesn't have a SIM card. So I can't even say the SIM card in it, but my phone storage just kind of stinks. It's a Galaxy S22, and you can't buy a SIM card for it. So I'm gonna have to get a laptop or a tablet to do my videos from now on. Not unless I just do it straight from the phone. If I focused on doing it straight from the phone, I could probably make it work. But it's kind of a hassle with me using my GoPro and stuff, and then doing it all on my phone. So I'm gonna get a laptop or a tablet soon. That way I can still keep posting videos. But for now, I can do like videos like this, or just straight videos from my phone, which they're not going to be as good, I don't think, because I got a good setup in my mind on how I'm going to do the GoPro stuff. But anyways, I wanted to give an update because I've been getting a lot of messages on YouTube. For one, I am still at Variant. Two, I am still getting good miles. About 2,400 miles a week is probably a bad week. I've been getting on average probably about 28, somewhere right around there, 2,900 miles. On a really good week, I'll get about 3,200 miles. Yeah, so that answers a few of those questions. There is a lot of talk about some drivers not getting the miles, but I'll tell you one thing. A lot of the drivers that I've talked to out here on the road that work for Variant, and a lot of the ones that I talked to at the terminals, most of them, almost every single one of them, are telling me that they're getting good miles. So I don't know what they're doing and I'm doing opposed to the other drivers that aren't getting decent miles. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is I show up early almost every single time to all my appointments, especially if I can. Now, if it's a place like Dollar General or certain places I know you can't, then I still show up maybe like an hour or two early. But for the most part, that's how I do get my extra miles. Is I don't run just what they give me. I do put in a little extra effort on my end. And I'll also tell you this: if you stay out longer, chances are you're probably going to get more miles. If you go home every 2 weeks, it's hard to find those loads, the right loads to get you home and get you back out and get you back home. So if you go home every 2 weeks, you may not get 3,000 miles a week. You know, if I went home every 2 weeks, I wouldn't get it. Chances are I'd probably have like a slow week, and then I'd probably have a good week, because they got to get you out on a Monday, and then they got to get you home back the next Friday. So it can be kind of tough as far as the miles goes. Last time I worked here, I got on average about 24 to 2,500 miles a week, but I went home every 2 weeks. On a short week, I'd get about 2,100. On a good week, I'd get about 26, 2,700. So it averaged out about 23, 2,400 miles. That's going home every 2 weeks. With me staying out for a month at a time, or a month and a half at a time, or even 2 months at a time, I'm getting upwards of 3,000 miles a week, because they can just keep running me, keep running me, keep running me, without having to worry about getting me home. So it really depends on what's best for you, and as far as the miles and how long you want to stay out and how much money you want to make. We all have goals, right? Make your goals, stick to them. The only thing I can say realistically, and this is my own opinion, find a company that works for you. That's I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. Like Variant works for me. It's not going to work for everybody, but if you do what you're supposed to, if you run hard, you set your PTA right, you communicate with them, you're going to make some money, point blank. So anyways, I just wanted to make this short video, let you guys know what's been happening. I didn't tell you, I stayed out those 2 months, and I ran extremely hard and tried to capitalize the most miles I could, because I took last week off. I went to Hawaii, I went to Oahu, stayed in Waikiki, and man, it was a blast. I got a little video down below this one, kind of showing my trip. Man, it was an absolute blast. I had a great time. If y'all have any questions about Variant, just please let me know. That way I can message you back, or you can hit up my email, whatever. But if you have any questions at all, just holler at me. If I can't answer them, I'll find out. If I can't find out, then I don't know what to do. But 9 times out of 10, I'll know the answer. And if I don't, I'll find out for you. A lot of other questions about home time. Well, generally, if you don't live in the western states, anything other than western, you go home every 2 weeks. You have that option. If you live in the western states, then generally they want you to stay out a month at a time. So that covers that topic. If you got 2 years plus, then 2 years plus experience, then you get paid 60 cents a mile. If you got 2 years or under, or if you got under 2 years, you get paid 56 cents a mile. So we do have per diem options. You can opt in or opt out. I myself took the per diem because I bring home more each week. On a good week, I'll bring home, I don't know, around 15 to 1600. On a bad week, I'll bring home about 1150 to 1200. And that's bring home. That's for me. That's me on the way that I got my stuff set up. As far as like independence and insurance and yada yada yada, everybody's gonna bring home a little bit different, but that's just personally what I bring home. A good week, 15 to 1600. Bad week, around 11 to 12. So anyways, I just wanted to make this short. I got my food cooking right now, and I rented a movie off Prime, and I'm about to enjoy that. I'm currently on my 34. So if y'all got any questions or anything, just holler at me.